Welcome, Grand Canyon Elementary friends. Welcome to our virtual morning meetings. We are going to be on here every morning for kindergarten all the way through 5th grade to have our morning meeting time just like we do every year. Now, this year, right now, it looks a little different because we are not at school. We are not eating breakfast together in the cafeteria. So instead, you get to log on to your teacher's website and you get to watch these videos with all of your favorite teachers. We're going to be talking about second step skills. Some of you remember that. Some of you may find it's new. We're going to be having morning announcements. We're going to be doing some fun different things all throughout the year, so stay tuned. Also, every morning we'll be joining in the pledge together, and I have my flag back here that we'll be using, as well as engaging in a moment of silence. Now, for those of you who may be new to our school and don't know me, I am Mrs. Fontenot. I am the kindergarten teacher, and I love being at the Grand Canyon School, and I love working with all of you. You are such wonderful students, and I am so proud of all the hard work you all have done already in the first week of school. I heard great things from all of the teachers. Here at Grand Canyon School, we want everyone to feel welcome and that they belong. We know we're welcome when people smile at us and greet us with friendly words. We know we belong when we're included and invited to play. We know we belong when we notice the ways we're all the same and accept the ways we're different. This week, we're going to be learning about greeting others and about welcoming those in our classrooms. Now, we're in a virtual classroom right now, so we're all on Zoom in class, right? So there's some different rules for Zoom than we may have in the regular classroom, but we need to remember that our Zoom classroom is a classroom. So that means that we're not going to be in Zoom in our pajamas, laying in our bed, just chilling. No, we are going to be sitting in a chair at a desk or a table just like we would at school, okay? So we're going to go over a little Zoom etiquette real quick. Then I'm going to give you some great ways to greet friends virtually. And tomorrow we'll talk a little bit about differences and how we can be welcoming to everybody in our class. Because if you know me and you know my kindergarten class, we are all friends, and I really want that for our school. All right, give me just a moment. So, when we are in Zoom, you want to sit straight and still. We have listening rules in second step that say our ears are listening, our eyes are watching, so we're looking at the camera at our teacher or our fellow students. Our body is still. We're not being crazy. We're listening, okay? If you want to speak, you can raise your hand. And there's a cool little raise your hand button in the Zoom that your teachers will teach you. Also, you need to make sure you follow directions. So if you are asked to mute, you need to have your mute on. That's a little microphone. If you're asked to unmute, you need to unmute, okay? You want to be respectful and listen just like you would in the classroom, all right? So now here's some things you don't want to do besides wear your pajamas and lay in bed. You don't want to throw a fit because you know what? Everybody's going to see it. Everyone's going to see what you're doing. So you want to make sure that you're controlling your emotions, and we're going to talk about that this year in these morning meetings using our second step skills. You don't want to walk around because then you're not paying attention or people can't see you or the teacher may need something and you don't know what's going on. It's really distracting to other friends when you're walking around. You don't want to play games while you're learning. Just a second. Here's my phone. A lot of you have these, right? So I'm at home. I'm on my phone doing this, playing games. Now, I'm not even looking at the screen because I'm looking at my phone. So the teacher and my friends in my class are going to know that I'm not paying attention because I'm not looking and watching what is going on. Do not be on your phones while you're on the computer. If you're using your phone for Zoom, that's fine. that's totally different. But don't be playing other games. Make sure that you're engaged with your brain so you can learn. Also, you don't want to turn around and ignore the group. That's no fun. Nobody can see you. Nobody can know what you're doing. You don't know what's going on. And you may miss something really funny. Maybe one of your friends makes a silly face and you didn't get to see it because you were turned around. And just like we talked about walking around earlier, unless you need to leave to take a restroom break or get a drink, you don't want to be leaving the camera. You want to make sure that you're focused on what's going on. All right, real quick, some fun ways to greet your friends virtually. You can wave. You can unmute if your teacher says it's okay and say, "Good morning, hello." You can do the pinky wave, kind of like a surfer's thing, okay? You can dance to your friends. We love to dance in kindergarten. Surely you guys love to dance in other grades too. You could sing to your friends if you wanted. You could air high five your friends. You could air hug your friends. We're going to get really good at air hugs. Let's see, what are some other ones? You could give a thumbs up. You could salute like a soldier. There are so many fun ways we can greet virtually. I want you this week to look into a creative way that may be special to you and your friends to greet each other through our Zoom classroom. All right, we're all going to stand up. We're going to do the pledge together. So everyone remember to put your right hand over your heart. Go ahead and look at my flag on the screen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me for a moment of silence. Thank you, friends. I hope you have a great Monday learning. Come back here tomorrow and see another morning meeting video to get your day started. I'll see you all soon. Happy Monday.